Okay, hello, Oak Park residents. This is the final installment of the Department Update video series. I am Colton Dale, your Community Engagement and Development Specialist, and right now I'm speaking with our new Library Director, Karen White-Owens. Karen, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well. How have you been holding up during this crisis?
This is a unique time for me. I've never seen anything like this, but you do what you can.
Right, right. You staying home and staying safe?
Yes, and I've been going next door to my neighbors. They're older to see how they are, if I can help them.
That's great. That's really important. So the first question I have for you is, since the COVID-19 crisis hit, what are some major changes in services for library patrons?
I think one of the biggest changes is going to be that we're going to have more online programming to keep from having too many people together in the library, to keep the social distancing and hope keep everyone from reinfecting each other. Programs that we would normally have inside the library, you'll probably be able to find on our Facebook or on our homepage.
That's great. So, and I understand you guys are still closed at the library at the moment, right?
Correct. We're
Okay.
closed. People can bring material back and put it in our Dropbox if they like.
Okay, but closed to the public for the time being.
Correct.
Gotcha. So, what has the library staff been up to during this time? I know we're all trying to stay busy the best we can. So what have you guys been doing?
We've been working on some different programs. One thing I think is cool is we're going to do story time on our Facebook page. Stuart, who is our children's librarian, is doing actually story times that he's recording, and they'll be available to the public. The other thing he's going to do is do a live stream story time. I believe that's going to happen in a couple of weeks.
Great. Yeah, that sounds awesome.
I think so too.
Yeah, it's we got to find ways to keep residents and patrons engaged since we're all stuck at home and we can't do the normal things that we normally would do. Is there anything else exciting going on at the library?
I have a couple of people that I'm lining up to do online programming that'll talk about health. And I'm really looking forward to this because so much of this COVID-19 illness is related to your health and your conditions. And I'm hoping to help people learn more about ways to keep themselves healthy. So I think that's a good idea, and I'm really looking forward to that.
Yeah, that's fantastic. So what tips or suggestions do you have for residents to stay busy during this time? I know you've already mentioned a couple of things that you guys are doing, but what else, what other tips or suggestions do you have?
I suggest that patrons, I had a lady call the other day and say, I need a book, I need a book. And what I suggested to her was our overdrive system. The other thing I really suggest to people, if you're a magazine reader, use our digital magazine system. We have quite a few magazines available to patrons. And the thing I really like about it is, if it's something you really enjoy or you want to keep, you can print those pages and keep them.
Yeah, that is great. So tell us a little bit more about that overdrive system. How can people find it? What exactly is it all used for?
Overdrive is used for ebooks. It also has music, so you could download some digital music. And it also has, I'm not quite sure if I believe they're older titles. I've had several patrons say that they enjoy some of the older movies, and you can go on Overdrive and you can get to it from our homepage and look and check out some older movies, maybe something you've never seen but always wanted to.
Yeah, yeah. So I have to ask, have you been watching any good movies lately or reading any good books?
I watched yesterday the tail end of Tarantino's Hollywood. I can't think of the complete name of it. His latest movie.
Okay, yeah.
It was intense. I was quite surprised at it. But I have to admit, I like books more than movies.
Mm-hmm.
I'm finding movies don't hold my attention as much as they used to. I'd rather have the book.
Right. Yeah. So I want to also ask you, this is something that I have asked every director that I've talked to. what is it that you are most looking forward to when this is all over and we can get back to a little bit of normalcy?
Opening up, being there. I've got this idea for something called the community journal. I'm looking so forward to putting that out there. And it won't happen until we're open completely again. My community journal is a set of journals that the patrons can write, draw, paint in, and check out like you would a normal book and do these things. So I'm looking forward to getting that started.
That's a fantastic idea. So any final messages for residents before we close it out here?
Hold on, we're coming back. Maybe not right away, but we're working on things so that when you do come back, you'll enjoy us just as much as you always have, hopefully more. And
Great.
stay safe.
Yeah, that's a great message to end on.
Mhm.
Library Director Karen White-Owens, I really appreciate you taking some time to talk with me. Stay safe out there.
Thank you.
All right, take care.
Mhm.
Bye-bye.